This is protector and servant of the people, Columbus, Mississippi police officer Jeremy Lamar Harris. Jeremy, as you can see, has been under investigation in the past for a DUI and for speeding. So it was only logical for the Columbus, Mississippi Police Department to issue Jeremy a badge and a gun and unbridled authority over everybody in the community. And even though this police department may pretend to act shocked, it'll come as no surprise to those of us who aren't just equipped with a single brain cell playing solitaire in the basement of their diseased bladder that Lamar would eventually destroy his own patrol cruiser driving recklessly. But rather than own up to his own foolishness, what does Lamar do? Well, he blames this innocent driver, of course, because that's what good cops do.
Because that's what heroes do.
Right, Lamar? And we've seen this before. As a matter of fact, we've seen this a lot. You remember Nubia Rodriguez? The entire Phoenix Police Department and the prosecutors framed her. They intentionally withheld video evidence from a grand jury that would have vindicated her and proved she was innocent in the killing of a cop who stupidly walked in front of her vehicle on a busy road. If you missed this video, I'll leave a link in the description and the pinned comment for you. You really should take a look at the evil they try to foist against her. In this video, let's go ahead and focus our attention on the criminal actions of Jeremy Lamar Harris.
New at 6, it's a WTVA news investigation. The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office has released its exhaustive, in-depth report of a high-speed crash involving a Columbus police officer. This is just part of that report. We want to warn you, though, the police body cam video that we're about to show you is raw, it is graphic, and intense. This is video from Patrol Officer Jeremy Harris's body camera. Captures the moment when Officer Harris hit a utility pole and flipped his police cruiser, traveling at speeds approaching 80 miles an hour. This happened July 16th in the heart of the city when Officer Harris was responding to a call for help at the jail. Officer Harris was hurt. So was the driver and the passenger in another car who happened to be at the intersection at the time of that fateful and violent collision. Officer Harris initially told investigators the driver of the other car pulled out in front of him and blamed that civilian for the crash. But WTF...
And they are willing to lie, knowing the body and dash cam videos are rolling.
VA 9 News has learned investigators have revised the report and now say that wasn't what happened. We spent hours reviewing the sheriff's 365-page report. Again, this is just part of it. We also reviewed body cam footage, and that's not all. We also learned this isn't Officer Harris's first time under investigation.
They don't mention this in the video, but it looked like he was going 78 miles per hour according to the report, but it looked like he hit the railroad tracks, went airborne, lost control, struck the other vehicle, and that's when he blamed the other vehicle for pulling out in front of him.
Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, just before noon.
We're coming. 20 seconds hours.
That was the moment when the lives of a Columbus police officer and a civilian driver were turned upside down. Columbus Patrol Officer Jeremy Harris was responding to a call for help at the Lowndes County Jail. Harris was running code, which means his lights and sirens were blaring when he lost control of his cruiser while crossing the railroad tracks at the intersection of 22nd Street South and College Street.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath.
Officer Harris hit a driver who was stopped at that intersection, ran into a utility pole, and then flipped his cruiser. The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office was called to investigate.
926, you're on scene, is that right?
Harris told investigators the car that was stopped at the intersection pulled out in front of him. He blamed that driver for the collision. Witnesses also initially told detectives the other driver failed to yield. But sheriff's investigators later determined Officer Harris was at fault. The investigation also indicated Officer Harris was driving at speeds of up to 78 miles an hour at the time of the crash. The accident report and police narrative in the sheriff's office's 365-page report states Officer Harris's cruiser left its lane of travel and hit the other car. According to sheriff's detectives, Officer Harris caused...
It didn't just leave its lane of travel. It looks like it left the pavement. And when was the last time you saw a cop actually take personal responsibility for his own actions without blaming somebody else?
The crash because he was driving too fast. The investigation also determined Officer Harris was not wearing his seatbelt at the time of the collision.
These people kill me, these bootlickers who are trying to pacify and comfort a law enforcement agent who would just as soon give him a ticket than look at him. And you know Harris would have easily given somebody a seatbelt ticket if they weren't strapped in.
Officer Harris was then sent to Baptist Memorial Hospital for a drug screening. But the sheriff's department's report states Columbus police canceled the drug screening and told hospital staff police would do the test at the jail rather than at the ER.
Is that the thin blue line of protection at work there? No, we don't want the hospital staff taking that urinalysis, so we'll go ahead and grab it over at the jail. Don't worry, we'll make sure that we investigate Mr. Harris, and we'll get back to you, and we'll let you know what happened.
They basically they shot out in front of me. I guess they thought they was gonna beat me. Yeah.
The city of Columbus responded, claiming the ER staff member who typically collected urine samples for testing had passed away, and the staff was confused about what to do. The city says the police department did not tell the hospital staff not to collect a urine sample. The city also stated the police department ordered Officer Harris to take a drug test when they discovered the failure. WTVA 9 News has also learned Jeremy Harris was charged with DUI first and speeding in a Mississippi Highway Patrol investigation in June 2024. Harris's sentence in that case was non-adjudicated, meaning there was no conviction. Meanwhile, we asked the city of Columbus to comment on the sheriff's department's 365-page report. We wanted to know if Harris had been disciplined or if Harris was still employed as a police officer. We also wanted to know if the city was aware of Harris's DUI and speeding charges last summer and if Harris was employed as a police officer at the time of his arrest.
Very simple questions to answer. And yet, how does the police chief answer it?
Police Chief Joseph Daughtry sent us this statement. At this time, we're in the process of reviewing the files. This matter has developed into a personnel issue, and due to pending litigation, our city attorney has advised that we are unable to provide any further comment at this time. Thank you for your understanding.
That sounds like the thin blue wall of silence has been activated.
The driver of the other car, Devian Bankhead, was cited for no license and insurance. Bankhead and a passenger were hospitalized. You can review the City of Columbus's entire media statement in response to the Sheriff's Department report on our website right now.
They should not only terminate Harris, they should also jail him for trying to frame an innocent man. This is not a rare occurrence. This happens in police departments all across the country every single day of the week. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. That's highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, the links are in the description. Grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, always record the police. Police lie, cameras don't. I will see you in the next video.